Welcome back. Season 2 of the pod. Your boys are back. Y'all thought we was going. Y'all thought we wasn't going to keep making glorious content for y'all, cutting up, talking mess. But no, 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 no. We back.
Consistency is key, but
Yes,
rest is also key. And it's
e-
always much needed to take a break and disconnect.
exactly. And your boys for sure took a nice little gap there, man. It's actually a lot of stuff that's been going on when we was gone.
I know it's like the world has been ending.
On fire for sure. LA was heating up. When I tell you, I was. It was one day I had to go to the dentist. People, make sure you utilize your dental benefits.
Twice a
I
year.
man, well, first and foremost, let me tell you about this dentist because I think they is frauding. Anyways,
Oh,
so
before you go, is it a chain dentist or is it
uh,
just
they got two locations,
all right?
so it might be.
If it's a chain, just stop. Don't go back.
Man,
Like all the Sage Dental,
nah,
all that. Yeah, don't do that. But
nah.
anyway,
I think it's only two dentists. All right, cool. So first get there. I'm like, oh, I got dental. Let me use my benefits, right? So this is like last year or the year before, right? I go there, never had a cavity in my life. Get there, this woman was like, oh, you got a couple cavities. I said, huh? I brush my teeth 2 times a day and I floss. She was like, no, you got like two cavities here or whatever. I'm like, oh, I thought the world was ending, to be honest. And so go get my cavities, whatever they do, filled in. Cool. Did that. Next time I go, she's like, "Oh, well, you got a new cavity." I'm like, "Hold on."
nah, they're scamming. You got it.
I,
Second opinion.
I was like, "Hold on. Do you need some money?"
Business not doing too well right now.
Business not doing too well. Do you need some money? And and so did that one. All right, cool. Next time I go, I'm like, if she said I got some more cavities, I'm not doing. You know what? I need to bounce out. So this time it was just like a regular routine cleaning. The dude was like, "Oh yeah, they just told us to monitor your 8 cavities." I said, "8?" He's like, "Oh no, they're real small. They're real." I was like, "How I get 8 cavities? You were crazy." After I got my filled in one time, I'm like, "Bro, never again. I barely eat candy now. No, never again."
Speaking of that, let me open the door for a potential brand deal.
Okay,
Here we have some
what is this?
rotten gummy worms. That's the brand.
Interesting.
So they are a low sugar, high fiber prebiotic gummy. Each serving only has 4 grams of total sugars, and they even have 2 grams of protein in it.
Is it fire though? That's the real thing I care about.
Yeah, I like them. I ordered like a 12 pack of them because that was the only option. I saw the ad on Instagram. You know me, I'm a consumer. So if I see an ad that looks cool, I'm gonna just buy it.
Oh, have you seen the one with like the multiple levels of sour? I low key want to try that one.
I think I did. I
It's
think
like
I did.
sour boss or something like that.
Yeah, I think I did see that. But I eat a lot of gummy candy, and I have been trying to consume less sugar, even though it hasn't had an effect on me yet. Inevitably, it will in the future.
And when your metabolism slow down.
Yeah, when I'm not able to just consistently run for 50 hours a week, damn near, then yeah. So decided to try these out. All of the color and sweeteners from natural sources like root fiber, monk fruit. The colors are from vegetables, fruits, whatnot.
Okay.
Pretty good. Yeah, I am satisfied with my purchase. So if
I'm
you
for
have a
sure.
candy fix,
I'm for sure have to try those out.
rotten gummies sponsor us.
Oh man. But yeah, so I went there. He said 8 cavities. I said, nigga, 8 cavities. Nah, some fishy going on here. They really about to do something for some money, right? And then so I go back recently, and it was last week, because they had moved offices. Okay, y'all moved offices. Yeah, we just moved right across the hall. Okay, cool. Go in here. They got TVs in the ceiling. They got 360 panorama views. They all got in it. I was like, ain't no, oh, okay, y'all. This is where my cavity money went. This is where all my man. I go in there, they do my little x-ray. She was like, oh no, you got great teeth. Oh, it was a scam. Oh, I'm sick. I'm sick.
They got me before with that. So I went to one of the chain dentists called it was Sage Dental,
Hmm.
Miami. Went there just for a routine cleaning because it was I don't know. I think it had been like 1 year since I've been to the dentist, and I was like, damn, I'm slacking,
Yeah.
and scheduled that appointment. Went there. They were like, oh, you. They did the same thing to me. They were like, oh, you have 6 cavities. I was like, that don't even sound right. So literally never followed up with them. Never like got that. I was like, just do my cleaning and send me home.
Yeah.
I move out to Orlando the next year. Once again, I'm like, damn, it's been a year since the dentist. I've been slacking. Find a dentist out here when I first moved here, like five or so years ago. Found a nice little family dentist. Looked at the reviews on my insurance portal. Went there, got my cleaning. They were like, "Oh yeah, your teeth are great. Nothing wrong at all."
Yeah.
Do the
Man.
whole X-ray, like the real like joint where they like scan you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you telling me it went from 6 cavities to zero and they just went away?
Bro, I went from 8 to 0. That's absolutely crazy. I'm telling you, like they had the she was like,
Organically.
oh yeah, we got this brand new equipment. They got the mobile x-ray
Yep.
thing now. I'm
Yep.
like,
I know.
I pay for all of this.
Yeah.
All of this. But yeah, the reason I said that because that out of those 360 panorama views, I was like, hey, is something on fire out there? You could see because you could clearly see the Palisades fire from wherever my dentist is, and I'm like, yo,
Mhm.
this is crazy. She's like, oh yeah, it just started. It's been going on. Next thing I know, this turned to a whole tragedy. Burnt up all of the rich
Whole
areas.
Palisades. I know, right? Any
Yeah.
is it still burning or y'all good out there now?
Honestly, it might still be going. There was like six of them at one point.
Mm.
But yeah, no, it's a tragedy in that regards. But them insurance companies knew. They was like, oh yeah, we not insuring nobody. And like
Those poor rich people.
no, but they did that to all of LA. So like
Hmm.
I had to reinsure a couple houses. They're like, oh, we're dropping you guys. You guys are not in a fire. We're not even in a fire area. But they're like, oh, we're just leaving out of California. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. And you have to go find somebody new. And it's like, I'm not coming over there. Why would I come over there? And I know what's the problem. So
Yep.
that was difficult. Good thing nothing happened to us. And I was like, oh, we can submit a claim for all this smoke. My mom said, ain't you better not.
Yeah. Y'all might get dropped right. Drop the kid.
Yeah, man. Because
Drop the
like
kid.
after your house just burned down and you want to submit another claim, like nah, there's like a waiting period before you
You'll
could.
be uninsurable. This man has burned down houses. That's what he does.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely not what I do. But nah. After that, I mean, nothing else has been going on other than that in terms of our area. Just really just head down, hooping, working. That's it. Trying to
Living
trying to figure
life.
out what we doing.
What more is there to life?
Hooping. That's it. Hey man, getting into it though. Things have been heating up in the LA. No pun intended. But I
Mhm.
mean, in the hooping scene, I think that we should take some new takes on or update our takes on where we see the league going and who do you see in terms of like your front runners for MVP.
That'd
And
be a cool little thing. Do you still have the past?
do I still have it? Maybe.
I was
I
gonna
should
say you still have the notes on what we said last time.
low key. I should write these things down.
Low key, where's the AI assistant?
Honestly, a little Jeeves,
Yeah, no,
a little
you
Jarvis.
definitely just turn that on real quick. I'm sure
Um,
like Google or Apple or something has a little AI synopsis note taker.
I'm just gonna call my well TikTok getting banned. I'm gonna call my little Chinese spy, tell him to give us the rundown on what's happening.
Oh, good. We switching to red note as soon as TikTok gets banned.
Man, are you actually switching to Red Note?
I mean, yeah.
Have
If
you been
it,
on it
bro,
yet?
no, I haven't been on it yet. But like, if so, the thing is, like, just because they ban the app doesn't mean it's going to
Hmm.
disappear from our phones.
Hmm.
It's just that in like a couple years, once we get like Android 18 or iOS 25,
Hmm.
TikTok will just be so unoptimized that it'll just stop working.
Oh, so it'll still be on our phones, but
Yeah, we just
oh,
can't update it, and they can't like make any improvements to it.
oh, interesting. So I can still be TikTok famous.
Still do it.
Oh man. Now's the time. They're thinking about selling it. They say Elon Musk might buy it. I'm like, yo, this man,
Man,
he
listen,
playing Monopoly, bro. He
if
just
it's
doing
owned
too
by
much.
TikTok, I'm out. I already never had a Twitter, and I'm glad for that. But if he
Whoa,
buys
whoa, 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 whoa. Twitter is phenomenal. Twitter is the superior app, to be honest. But I've had Twitter since I was like 13, 12.
yeah, I never had a Twitter, bro.
You missing out.
Mm-mm.
Twitter pushes the culture.
No, Twitter is mm-mm. Bro. The censorship and like the anti woke measures that they were taking is literally just like re-implementing racism.
I wouldn't say that.
So there was literally this post where this white dude like says something dirty n word, and then the a black girl responded like, oh whatever, Dusty Cracker, and her post got flagged.
Really.
Yes, got flagged for like racial sensitivity, and his didn't.
But I think it's all people driven now. I don't think it's
Is it
more.
really? I
A
have no
lot of
idea.
it.
I don't have one.
You need to and I feel like well, not only feel like I actually see other apps like Facebook. They're going to start using the model that Twitter built, which is like we're gonna have a community of people. Be basically like Wikipedia. When somebody writes something on Wikipedia, is like, oh, okay, no, this is actually factually false, and you have people coming in and either like making the community knows be eating people up too. Like this is actually not factual. Here is where you can find this and blah blah blah, which is a feature that I actually do like because it gives you that quick context. But other than that, I mean, the only thing that is wrong with Twitter now is that if something is very like viewed or like popular, like a lot of like salacious things are going to rise up in your algorithm. So there's a bunch of like people who are, OnlyFans creators or whatever, like they'll be on different threads, like pulling in a lot of male viewers, and so it's going to get pushed to a lot
Mm.
of like other male viewers. Like, oh, you're a male, you're at this age, this is, and if you click on it once, man, I'm telling you. And that also happened with Instagram too. It was like, oh, damn, this girl fine. Damn, this girl fine. Next thing you know, your whole your whole for you page is just filled
Yeah,
up with women your type.
that's why I don't know. I feel like my algorithms are all just perfectly tailored.
I had to
It
reconfigure
doesn't take
mine.
much. It doesn't take much to just like don't show me posts like this. Don't show me posts like this. And then you'll just get everything I want. Like my whole Instagram for you page is just old houses, old cars, sneakers, basketball, and music I like.
Mine is all of them little quotes
Hmm.
and then a bunch of black comedians.
I'm about to pull mine up right now. See if I can actually verify it.
Yeah, look, it's just a bunch of oh,
Oh damn, you got a whole bunch of
it's just
inspirational quotes.
inspirational quotes. You got an occasional baddie in here. I'll do a
Mm.
lot of gambling content too because I'm a degenerate, and then some NBA stuff in there.
Hmm.
Shoes, 100%. What shoes have you bought this week? I know you got like 4 pair.
This week, I didn't buy any. For the first time today, I wore the Anta KT10s, the Clay Thompsons.
Hmm.
It was solid, very sturdy and rigid. So it's probably gonna take me like 4 or 5 wears to like break them in for them to get comfortable. But it wasn't like a painful break in. Like sometimes you break in a shoe, you just like I need to throw this away right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Like the traction was still good, so I was not sliding around, which is the most important part. I can deal with like some mild discomfort as long as I'm able to stay on my feet. So
when it comes to basketball shoes, I don't think I've ever been like, I actually one time I was like, oh my goodness, this shoe is way too horrible for me to actually even play in. It's like once I buy them, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna break this in and it'll eventually mold to my foot and I'll be able to play in them. I think the only shoe that kept giving me problems was those Venice Beach Kobe's. Bro, roll my ankle instantly. Every single time. It's just like step, ankle roll. I'm like, dang, okay, okay. You just need that one good one. That's what I was thinking. I was limping around. I was like, you just need that one good one to strengthen up your ankle. Next week came back. rolled. I'm like, oh no, I can't do this no more.
First thing
I gotta
falling,
switch
bro.
these out.
You already know. I got the same pair, and mine have been fine.
Bro, it's like a phenomenal shoe is the problem. It's like I'm like, oh, the grip, everything is
Yep.
perfect. It's just like anytime I came down, it was just like roll. I was like, yo, this is something is mm-mm. Give me back to the sixes, bro. Give me give me back to the Kobe sixes.
Which is crazy because the eights are like the lowest to the ground Kobe for real. So you would think that you wouldn't have much room to roll.
I don't know what it is, bro. I honestly, and I think those are the only when it comes to Kobe's and just to rank them in terms of like comfortability. Let me actually pull this up so we could do a proper
Oh, because you know
tier
I could
list.
right. I could definitely rank on those.
Kobe signature shoe list, so I can make sure because I honestly I've had them all.
I've had them all except the threes, and that's you. You had the threes.
Oh, love the threes. Oh, I haven't had the two. Okay, so when it comes to Kobe's, and I can share my screen. I forgot we are on technology.
Pull it up.
Let me boom. All right. So Kobe
Go,
ones.
go ahead and zoom in on that one. So Kobe ones. Let's see.
Kobe ones.
I
Love
enjoyed.
them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I enjoyed the Kobe ones.
I
They
had an
were.
all black pair.
Oh yeah, I had the black and yellow pair.
Mhm.
I had the white and red All Star pair, and I had the white and purple like LA Home
I
pair.
had the black pair when they first came out because I'm like, yo, I need some Kobe's. Kobe used to be my favorite player, like for sure.
Boy
All
said
black
used to be
Kobe's.
he a trader.
All black Kobe's. As soon as these ones goaded. I love them. I would rate them realistically like a 8 out of 10
Yeah,
in terms
yeah.
of playing. I never had the twos.
I had the twos. I had that exact pair right there, and I also had the strength version. It was called like Orca. It was just
Mhm.
like all black with some white on the heel and like purple on the sole. They were good, but I wore them outdoors and I bought them like too big
Mhm.
because you know back in the I don't know what it was about Nike
Man,
shoes, but they used to fit small, right?
yeah, no. The I was saying, man, because wearing shoes outdoors now to me at this big age sounds crazy. You think
Doesn't
I'm
it?
what?
Doesn't it?
Absolutely
Like
not.
I wear absolute beaters if I ever play outdoor basketball.
Oh, hooping outside sounds absolutely terrible, but fun at the same time. Like remember at one time we was in Miami playing outside in the heat, bro. It was cooking everybody, but at the same time dying
No,
simultaneously.
remember, and that time I think we did a back to back. Remember,
Ridiculous,
we went to one part and then the other part all on the same
ridiculous.
day.
You know, it's funny because like it's that all the time in the world. It's like, oh man, we done hooping at this park. What else should we do? Let's go hoop some more at another park.
Cause it was like bad games. We ran two games and dudes had to go back to work and whatnot. We was just like, let's go to
And
the other part.
crazy.
Yeah, no,
Cope.
they were solid. It was just my the main pair that I had for the longest time was kind of big, but
Mm.
they were solid. I like them. They should bring them back.
The threes, I had a gray and blue pair for my travel team. Fire, love them. I would wear these again for sure. But I don't think they're an aesthetically pleasing model enough for them to be like, oh, we're gonna retro these.
Yeah, you know what they look exactly like though?
Like what?
The Curry ones. Just pull those
Oh,
up. Yeah, you already know
yeah,
what I'm talking about,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I never
Fours,
Kobe threes. Fours, great.
goaded,
Yep.
goat. I got the undefeated pair,
Mhm.
goaded.
I had the draft day ones, the Hornets colored ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had those, and I had couple others probably. I had damn, they were called like playoff
Mm,
something Kobe like back when the original dropped in like 2008 2009. I got them from back before Kobe's were hyped. There was this store called Rugged Warehouse. It was like a little Ross type store. I got them there
mm.
for like $40. Used to be
Oh,
that
okay.
place. Yeah, it
And
was
then after this shoe, Kobe just really goes on a run. Like this whole
generational.
section from the four to the 8, and then yeah, from the 4 to the 8, I would say is like Kobe's best run. I actually didn't have a pair of fives. I wanted the Bruce Lee so badly.
Ooh,
I
five.
wanted the Bruce Lee so badly. Oh my
Funny,
goodness.
funny story, right? The Kobe 5, all black, with the blackouts. That was the
Mhm.
first pair of shoes that I ever spent my own money on. I was 14, 15 years old, and I really wanted the Grinch Kobe 6s, but
Man,
I wasn't hip at the time, and I didn't know that you couldn't just go into the store and buy them because obviously they sold out instantly because they were the Christmas Day special. It might have been different because you were in LA, but in
mhm.
Virginia, we didn't see those in stores.
Nah, I was trying to think of the first shoe that I actually
Oh yeah.
did some sneakerhead activities for. I think the first one was probably the Raptor 7s.
Mm,
And I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'll just pull up to the store early and go get it. And this is literally when they started doing raffles. And so I'm over here waiting in line. I'm like, oh, hold on, this is Black Friday. Is that why everybody and their mama is standing out here? Get there and they're like, oh, actually, we did a raffle for these. Like, oh my goodness. But then I also learned because I mean, I live in a small town about
People don't show
backdooring.
up. Oh, and back doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, just like, hey man, pay me $25 or pay me $100, and I'll just give you the shoe and whatever size you want to. Okay, learn that lesson there,
Yep. But Kobe fives, great shoe. I spent $100 on the blackouts first shoe I spent
man.
$100 on.
$100.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah. Yep. They were on sale because the sixes just came out. The sixes were 130,
Mhm.
crazy. That was the MSRP of Kobe sixes, 130. So the fives were on sale for 100, and I bought the all black pair. Great times.
Man, sixes. I think sixes is basically the preferred shoe of the NBA.
Yeah,
Really,
they are. I
like the,
so,
and I see why, right? Because they're
yeah,
realistically, when I remember the change, right? It used to be like, oh, I need high tops for ankle supports, and then Kobe was really the pioneer and was like, nah, I'm switching over to low top shoes. And I was just like, oh, but what am I gonna do about, man? That changed entire game. It's like, oh, my feet aren't as heavy. Like I'm able to still have the traction. I'm able to still have the speed. Like honestly, chef's kiss. Um, Kobe Six is honestly the goaded basketball shoe at this point.
yeah, I can't dispute that. No matter what my personal favorite is, it's just yeah, that's just true.
And I had the actual cheetah colorways of the seven.
Yeah, I had you were with me when I bought a pair of sevens that one time.
What color was it?
It was they were like Lakers home color. It was like white, yellow, and
Oh,
purple.
oh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
pulled up on that dude on offer up or something.
yeah,
I had those.
yeah.
I had
I, I really don't understand. Y'all don't understand how many shoes this man Will buys. First and foremost, man, I'm pulling up, uh, seeing them on the court. Like, oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. You always like there is a I think a unwritten thing in the basketball community of like you can tell how good somebody is by their sock shoe like combination, and so I'm able to tell, okay, okay, he could do this, he could do this, just by looking at his shoes, glancing at his shoes. Every single week, this dude Will was pulling up in a different pair of shoes. I'm like, bro, like it's you throwing me off here. Like, what you gonna be doing today, right? But yeah, no, you would goes to all of the discount stores, like knows when the shoes are going to hit. Bro saw 5 different pairs of AE1s and at Ross. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Cause anytime I go to Ross or anytime I go anywhere, they don't have not a sneaker in sight. Not a nothing. It goes from 11, then it goes straight to like 18, 15. I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous. I don't even go there no more unless Will sit down.
yep,
But nah, you buy shoes off OfferUp. Anywhere you find a deal, you're like, oh yeah, 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 for sure. I'm not paying full price for that. Let me get these. I'll wait till they come in stores. Like the
yep,
the Venice Beach pair. He was like, it's like 100. I want to commemorate being here. Nah, they'll show up. They'll show up in Ross for sure. And literally the next week. Oh, these shoes are actually $30 now. Yep. Let me scoop up here.
yep. Yeah, the Venice Puma ones, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I was there. We were at the event just by chance. By chance, we were at that event. I go over to the little van they're selling out of. Like, damn, those shoes everybody wearing is like really hard. Let me go see how much they are. 130. I was like, thought about it. Like, nah, let me just pass. Like you said, a month later at the outlet, $31.
Crazy.
Perfect. But yeah, the Kobe sevens, man, they get too much hate. They were a little stiff, kind of hard to break in, but I enjoyed them.
Yeah, I like the little interchangeable where you can have like the tongue be a regular tongue, or you can have it be the extra added support. I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
Um, eights to just talk about how I roll my ankle and all of those.
yeah, I enjoyed the eights. I still have a few pairs in rotation. Those are good.
I had the nines. I got rid of those like immediately because I these at the time I feel like nines was going for like $500 on StockX, and I had the blackout pair. And
Hmm.
literally, as soon as I got it on sneaker, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna wear these that much. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and flip these real quick. So I don't think
Yeah,
I've ever actually wore the nines to play in. Um,
I have. They have probably the best traction out of any basketball sneaker ever. But personally, I think they're a little bit less comfortable than the eights.
yeah, wasn't this the actual sneaker he made because he had the Achilles tear?
Yeah, they came in lows as well.
Hmm.
But it was like when they came out in the lows, like then the Kobe eights were like $100. So it was like, why?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
why even
th-
get to it?
This for sure was a team sneaker,
Yep.
AAU,
Yep.
uh, and then tens, 11s, and 12s. I haven't. Did I get the 12s? I
So
feel like
those are
I.
actually this is a really old graphic. Those are the Kobe AD, which I
Mhm.
guess technically is the 12th release, but they weren't technically called the Kobe 12s. I had a pair of those though. They were bricks. No, they weren't comfortable at all. The tens, that might be my personal favorite hoop shoe.
Mhm.
I know I've definitely had my best games in a purple pair of Kobe tens.
I think my if I'm going to rank these and ooh, just going from playing and like what I probably would get the sixes for sure, get the most buckets in. These sevens were a little tight. Like I agree that they were tight and a little stiff. Um, so I would probably go sixes, then fours. Uh, yeah, I would do sixes then four. If I was gonna have to pick three, six, four, uh, it's a toss up between the ones and three. Honestly, I'll do the ones for nostalgia. So I'll probably go six, four, one. Those
Mm.
ones, it was just fun to play in them. Really, that back area did nothing for me.
At all.
Like,
They were low tops. They were low tops for me.
absolutely nothing for me.
That was when Kobe was really like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
maybe I could just chop this off.
maybe I don't actually need this.
Hmm. Yeah, if I
Yeah.
had to rank three, dang, you took the graphic too.
Oh, my bad.
Damn. All right.
Forgot
Yeah,
all about you.
about my rating. That's all good. It's all right. I don't need it. I go by memory.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Let the people know.
All right, man. So just personally, I would go 10. They have they probably have the most cushioning out of any Kobe.
Hmm.
So I go 10, 10, 5, 6.
10, 5. You know, I need to play in some fives.
You do. I personally like them more than sixes.
If they anything like the eights, though, like
Nah, nah, nah,
I die, bro. Next ankle roll, I'm gonna be in the hospital. It's crazy.
yeah. But
Nah,
that was a good little segue into
yeah,
Kobe shoes.
yeah, for sure. Cause you sneakerhead 101.
Yes, indeed.
How do you feel about your Lakers?
I think they're just all right.
You know, feel better after that trade? You don't feel like they gained any steps?
I think Dorian Finney-Smith is a better fit than D'Angelo Russell was.
Hmm.
Obviously, D'Angelo Russell is a talented player, but he's just inconsistent. And I mean, that was evident when they moved him to the bench. He started off the season really poorly. He let Austin Reeves play him out of his position. And honestly, the way that Austin Reeves has been playing, it's like, why was D'Angelo Russell even here? Like since he left, I think Austin Reeves has been averaging like 9 assists. Like he's had multiple like 14, 16 assist games in the past like 2 weeks.
Man, one thing that I was thinking and just seems to ring true for anybody that plays with LeBron. Low key is like, all right, there's only two ways this can go, and realistically, if you like a fringe player who's not a star, it typically goes the wrong way. It's like, oh, like I'm with LeBron now. All of my stats,
I'm about to tank my
everything is
career.
just plummeting.
Everything is over with. Unless, because I would say that Austin Reeves is not like really, he's a fringe player. He's like
Mhm.
on the borderline of like role player and star. But dog,
Yeah,
dog, dog.
I think honestly he's just a good player overall,
Yeah,
but also he just fits. I think because he like basically started his career with LeBron is different, right? So like he sees the overall progression and like he knows nothing
right,
more than that.
right.
Where other
He has
players
built
have,
his game around LeBron, whereas
yeah.
everybody else is like, "What you mean? I'm the point guard. I have the ball all the time." He's like, "Nah, it's LeBron's team. Get to the corner, get to the corner, and get in when you fit in, and then
Yeah.
maybe LeBron will trust you to bring the ball over the court sometimes."
And then as soon like, almost like clockwork, as soon as they leave, people numbers production goes straight back up, right? So
Yeah.
I think D'Lo actually is doing better on the Brooklyn Nets for sure, like a better fit for him overall.
Well, he had one good game. I think the very first game after he got traded, he had like 22 points, 9 assists, or something like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
good for him. I don't dislike him as a player. I just think it was kind of a bad fit, especially because him and Austin Reeves are both not the best defenders,
Hmm.
but Austin Reeves gives effort, which will get you a stop more than just letting yourself get cooked.
Yeah.
So,
And I also think that well, he's not D'Lo's not playing right now because of injury.
hmm,
So we'll see how that goes. But as far as like the overall standings for the league, we just saw the two powerhouses go at it, and I think they're going at it again tonight. The Cavs and the Thunder.
that was a good game.
Man, that was a phenomenal game to watch. Called it early for sure. Called it early because
You
it
said
was
the Cavs when they had like a 6 point lead in the second quarter.
because you could see that they were scoring too easily. Like it's just like I'm watching the game and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, like they're if nobody's in front of me and I'm able to score, I'm always going to be able to keep any play defense with my offense, right? So I'm just all right. You score two, I'm already up, so I'm just going to keep scoring on you. And looked like the OKC wasn't able to get any production out of anybody besides Shea. And so when Shea was in foul trouble, I was like, oh yeah, yeah, this is it, this is over. But they came back tonight. I watched the first half. Man, them OKC boys is
They're up.
clobbering,
They're up 22 right now. I'm looking at the score.
clobbering
They're up
them.
22 with 6 minutes left. That's
But
over with.
for sure, that Shea though, like, have you seen?
Of
Honestly,
course, that's the MVP, bro.
that it gotta
That's
be
the
the
MVP.
MVP.
That's the MVP.
Has to be the MVP. The way he is carrying that team, and they're all young. Really, they will be the youngest team except for Alex Caruso, old, and so like they're basically the youngest.
Caruso's actually not that old. He's just
Not
old.
old, but yeah,
Yeah, he might be. He might be like one of the oldest on the team though.
yeah,
I was like Caruso. He got to only be like 30, right?
yeah. No, he's young but old. If that makes sense, right?
Yeah,
He's like he's not because
yeah. I
people
know
come
what
in
you
the
mean.
league at like
He's a
18.
vet. Yeah, he's a vet.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
no, but
Caruso is. Yeah, he's 30.
I think that for sure, I I like what Jokic is doing. But I like the flavor that realistically, I think Shea has that European style game now, like the new style where it's like I'm moving at my own pace, everything's just so smooth and like silky, and I'm just making the right plays. I like that style from him. I like that style from Luca too, to be honest. Uh,
But
but from
Luca is a
Jokic,
cone.
I don't
Luca
like
is
it.
a cone, bro. Shea plays good defense.
Yeah,
He's a good two-way player.
yeah, I would be very surprised if they don't give him MVP this year. But
Indeed.
coming out of Denver, Westbrook getting his swagger back.
Seems like he is, but that's just because Jokic is trusting him and looking for him. And he Russ has suddenly learned how to play off the ball. I'm saying in LA, that man will be in the corner shooting 20%. You shoot 20% from three, bro. Don't cut it. Don't spot up.
That is
You shoot
hilarious.
20% from three. Don't spot up. Go cut. Set a screen. Something. Get open another way. Not from three. So now he's cutting Jokic. one of the best passers in the league, if not the best, is seeing him every time, and Westbrook's getting easy buckets off cutting.
Yeah, realistically, he's probably one of the fastest people in the league and
Still,
most explosive,
still,
still for sure. So playing off the ball, him cutting. Also, I think he's doing it because he has to, if that makes sense, right? So it's like I need to. I'm at the end, low key, not the end of my career, but I'm at the end of my career. If that makes my end of my me being a star, if that makes sense, right? So it's like I have to take a different role and be able
nah,
to impact the game.
I would say he's at the end of his career, and it's been like now this OKC. Oh, I mean OKC. I'm tripping. This Denver era has been like a positive note to the end.
I think he could play 3 more years,
I don't know.
two more years after this, like
I don't know
counting
how
this year.
I don't know how I feel about 39-year-old Russell Westbrook. You know what I mean? Like that's he's not nobody is Braun.
True, true.
39-year-old Russell Westbrook.
That's just it's so disheartening
It
because
is.
it's like
It happens so fast though.
yes, that's why I was saying like it's like the people and the faces of the league are changing, and it just feels like the league isn't ready for that
Yeah,
change, for
yeah,
that change of guard. It's like you have Braun holding the torch, and he's been holding it for a long time. KD's been sharing it with him, like that whole class of like Braun, KD, Russ, like that. They are a staple in the league, and
yeah.
as soon as that retirement like happens, realistically, maybe it's us. Am I unk? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I don't know, bro. I don't think we're on because that's just true, bro. Like I haven't seen the as the kids say the aura. Shay got it.
you know what it is?
Shay got it.
I I think that what the problem is that all the good players are in small market teams, or like they're in teams that don't get no love, right? So Kate Cunningham balling.
So
Detroit, like, am I really tuning in to Detroit to watch him play like that? Like, I mean,
I would
real
I would say
basketball fans are going to do that, but it's hard for the passive person to be like, oh yeah, like he's on LA, so obviously I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna
mhm,
see him a lot more, see him, and LA County has 10 million people, so that's like an easy way for you to get that fan base.
for sure.
Um, like LaMelo Ball. Like, am I tuning in to watch these games? Even though I know like he is balling
He is
all
bucket.
star out of
That's
control.
the thing though. Do I want to see him drop 35 and lose, or do I want to see Cade win on the Pistons?
Right. So
I'm not even gonna lie. They should give him like a single MVP vote just for getting the Pistons to the playoffs. Obviously, he shouldn't be anywhere close to winning it, but they should just give somebody should just be like, okay, once they see Shea wins it, they should be like, we'll give one vote to Cade just because.
yeah, like, I already know Shay's gonna get this.
Yeah,
Let me just slide this boy a vote because he out here doing the Lord's work. Yeah, like I think it's like all of the good players are locked in bad markets, is what
I
it's
think
feeling like.
I think that's a good thing because it gives them a chance to be competitive. Small market teams, like back in the day, it was like, oh, the Lakers and the Celtics could just buy everybody,
Yeah.
and we end up with a seven, like a big eight on the Lakers, and then they win 4 rings in a row, and it's like, well, what you expect? What is the Cleveland Cavaliers going to do?
Yeah.
Except
Also,
hope to God they draft LeBron James again.
I hope somebody is born in a hospital in
Yeah,
their in their state, in their
yeah,
city,
exactly.
that eventually becomes the number one player in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I think that it does allow them to be competitive individually, but as a league overall, it's like it should make everybody want to tune in to like, okay, cool. There's not a bad night. You're always going to see somebody who's going to come in and put up buckets, but it's like I feel like it's not evenly distributed enough to where it's like, or like there's not enough pool for me to be like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and watch this. And I think this is like they had a conversation with Adam Silver about it. Like, what can we do to draw more viewership? Is it the 3 point line? Is it the style of play? Like, what is it going to be?
Man, it's the refs. It's the refs.
I feel like they were letting them play.
Stop calling. Nah, just let them play, bro. Call a real foul. No, don't call a foul if you know. I don't. If you jump into the dude, do not. I think flopping should be an automatic ejection.
Nah,
Yep. So yeah, go ahead, do it.
nah. It's part of the game.
Nah. If
It's
you
part of the
flop,
game.
no, I'm talking about an egregious flop. I'm not talking about drawing contact. I'm talking about like if y'all are going for a loose ball and the dude gets an arm on you and you just out the way, ejection.
It's part of the game.
Nah.
I think certain situations, it's a part of the game. Like there are situations where it's like, okay, bro, stop flopping. Like this is not fun to watch. But there are certain situations where it's like it's part of the theater of basketball. It's like, can I trick the ref to know that get this to go my way? I think it's part of the game.
Nope. We need to have a separate team of flopping refs.
Just
So
to
it'll be
evaluate everybody.
yeah, it'll be the refs. If the refs make the call and it's determined if the flopping ref who is watching is like, nah, it's a flop, they can overturn the ref's call and just eject the player that flops. Get them out of here.
I don't think that happens enough in a game
I think it does.
to be that much of a problem.
I think it does.
But I also think what is actually going to happen. Have you heard about the Maverick Carter thing?
Nah, what happened?
So he is raising a fund to start another league, an international league. I think that's going to have some pull, realistically.
I don't know, man.
I
Let's
think
see.
because it'll be similar to soccer, where it's like nationalized in a sense. Is like, oh, I mean, basically the same thing as the Olympics, but year round with all of the countries. It's like, okay, cool. So like I'm here, I get to see the best basketball on planet Earth, right? It's like, okay, cool. I get to now you really can claim we're the world champions, right? Because you're playing against Serbia, you're playing against uh, all of these different countries, and you have millions and millions of people in each country, and they're going to root for their stars. And the money is going to be different when a whole nation is putting. Boy, let them Saudis, man. Yes, yes. We want SGA.
You
Give
know,
him 5 billion.
$5 billion for the summer. No,
Exactly.
they got unlimited money for sure.
Printing it.
Like you seen some of the golf contracts?
I think that was the absolute smartest idea. Is like, you know what? We're gonna steal some sports from America. We're just gonna throw bags at them. I
Yep.
think.
You know what?
I think
Top golfer, $2 billion. Come over here.
he was the dumbest, and it was so funny how it went down because it's like, all right, cool. So they're starting a separate league. It's called Live Golf. Got it. Versus the PGA Tour. Got it. Right. And it's like, all right, we're gonna start paying you guys egregious amounts to come over and play with us. And like, you can still play with the PGA Tour. We don't give about that. We just want you to come play with us. And we got more like style, making it more fun, making it more lit. It's like, oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. You mean okay? So you're telling me I can make 20 million with you, guaranteed, and I could still play. Oh yeah. That's a no brainer, right? And then Tiger Woods was like, no, we got to do it for the love of the game. The PGA was the ones who stood by us and gave us our shit. I'd have looked at that nigga like, huh? they said how many million, bro? I'm out, out. And then the PGA Tour and Live merged. So it's like, you mean you didn't get
You just
50?
fumbled the bag.
You just fumbled a generational bag, bro. What did you think they was gonna do? Oh my god, I wish I could golf. I wish I played a lot more white people sports because they giving out that money, bro. I I wish I didn't quit baseball. I would have been
Or
what?
you could have finessed a lifetime contract on
What?
baseball. You'd be like, you know what? Don't even give me the big money. Just give me $2 million a year for life.
What, bro? I was so. Why nobody tell me this when I was over there at T-ball, just bored in the outfield, going to sleep, bro? I
I was
promise
locked
you,
in.
I was asleep.
I was
My mom was like,
locked in.
Darren, stop playing with the grass. I'm like, these niggas not gonna hit it out here.
Right? We six. How they gonna hit the left field?
Exactly. Absolutely crazy. I wish I did, equestrian, water polo, all of these Olympic
Water
sports we
polo
could
too
dominate.
hard. water polo too hard. What
They
you
be
gotta
drowning
tread you
people,
gotta tread water and play volleyball at the same time?
and they be fighting in the underwater and drowning people, and the rest is outside the water,
Come on,
bro.
bro.
What?
Absolutely not.
What? But it sounds like they be
Absolutely.
having fun. They be getting all college scholarships for that.
Yeah, I'm good
Man,
on that.
I wonder if you get NIL money for baseball too. Man,
All
boy,
I know, bro, probably.
I picked the wrong. You see, now they're building out a platform that allows for fans to secure NIL money for potential high school players, right? So it's like, hey, we went to University of Miami, right? And so we're like, oh, we need to bolster up our basketball team. Let me give $25 to the NIL program or whatever, so we can get Gilbert Arenas' son over here, and the whole alumni network comes together. We put together a $10 million package to get Gilbert Arenas' son to come play for us. Crazy.
That might do something because you know those UM boosters are what's the name? Patty and Allen and Herbert. They spent like hundreds of $1 million to get their name put on the wellness center gym.
Man, that's it's going to really compete. I think the professional leagues is going it's because people are really like locked in about their alma mater. Like, hey, like I am a proud Sun Devil. I have spent my lifetime here, and I met my woman Patty over here, and this is Sun Devils for life.
Couldn't be me, man. Do they still call you and send you letters asking for
Man,
donations?
they,
They have the audacity to ask for donations when I still have an open student loan account with y'all. I still
you
owe y'all multiple thousands, hundreds, hundred thousand, tens of thousands of dollars, and you're going to ask for donations.
bro, I moved, they will find you. Like, hey, come come get your name on a brick. Like, send
Yep.
us $2,500. Like, bro, are you
Did you get the
crazy?
phone call?
I get the phone call. I
Let
get
me
the
tell you.
email.
Let me tell you about the game that they ran on me. So they have the whatever alumni retention center or whatever, right? Where they
Mhm.
have literal current students just call people to try to get donations. That's their job. So the girl called me and was like, "Yeah, notice you're a recent grad or whatever. I'm a current student. Da da da." We were chatting for like 5 minutes. She was like, "Yeah, just asking for some advice on like how to apply to jobs and do this and that." So we're chatting for like 5 minutes. She was like, "Yeah." And by the way, hit me with the rundown on the donations, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. Click. I was like,
Bro,
oh, that's cold. Like
hit you over the head for the
you was a
yeah,
master
you
setup.
were you
But
were
if I
great.
was going for that, then that would have been
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, they for
it.
our school, they do the exact same thing. Have a student call you. It's like, oh yeah, I saw that you were got your whole rundown. I saw that you were in the TLC program in school. You were the president of this club. I was thinking about joining this club. I was like, oh yeah. Let me help you out. Let me yeah, and by the
Yep. By the way, if you could
what?
even donate $20, it can help a student like me continue their education. I was like, really? That's what
But
you can do?
but do you know how much tuition was at these schools? Ma'am, I gave y'all a quarter bird. Y'all need to y'all need to do something with that.
You are a current student. You know how much tuition is.
Yes, I gave y'all a quarter brick. Y'all need to flip that to a half brick from the
Hey,
half to the whole to like y'all need to.
yeah.
And every time I come back there, y'all got a new building. Y'all don't need this. Y'all don't need this little
They got
$25
the
from
they
me.
got the dorm with slides that go from the top to bottom at UM now. You didn't see that one, right?
Nope.
Yep, new dorm, a slide that goes from the top floor to the bottom.
Ridiculous.
Too much money, simply too much money.
Ridiculous. Oh man. Speaking
Absolutely.
of well, the rest of the league, what else we have? NBA, MVP we gave Shea.
Yep.
Uh
Jimmy Butler.
oh, Jimmy Butler. Do you think they're gonna let him go? Bro is a disgruntled employee at this point. Jimmy Butler acting like he working at the Dollar General.
Man, let me tell you,
Like,
I said it to my friend, maybe like a month ago when the whole drama started.
mhm.
I was like, Kyle Kuzma, you are a Miami Heat. They're about to ship Jimmy to the Wizards and let him deal with Jordan Poole.
I I think Jimmy can get people into shape though. I think he the type of dude. He come from that
He can't.
Chicago
He
era.
can't. He can't shake down Pat Riley, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Pat Riley. literally he doesn't care about himself. He just cares about the principle. Like he'll take the L just so the person he's negotiating with won't win. He let Dwayne Wade, the greatest Heat player ever, the face of the Miami Heat to this day,
Go to Chicago.
go to Chicago over $20 million of contract. He wouldn't give Dwayne Wade a 2 year, $40 million contract. Dwayne Wade. So Chicago was like, oh, we got you. Easy.
That's
He wouldn't give
ridiculous.
Dwayne Wade a 2 year, $40 million contract. That was just like Kobe's last contract. They gave him a 2 year 50. They didn't even.
But it's like it's off the principle.
It's off the principle. It's
It's
not. It's
off the
not. It's not
principle.
because. It's not because you're good anymore. It's like finally, thank you for delivering. Here's your reward.
Let me give you a check.
Yeah.
Realistically, is what it is. Let me give you. But they kept Udonis Haslam for multiple years, and that boy is.
Dang, that man Udonis Haslam was getting like 800,000. He was getting like 1.9, and Udonis Haslam was never good. Don't even try
Ridiculous.
to say he was. That man's peak was like 8.7 boards or something, 12 points.
Nah, nah, nah. I think he's like Rudy or like the Water Boy. It's like you're here for you're here for inspirational purposes. You're a
Yeah.
second coach
Yep.
only.
He was a serviceable role player for a minute, but he wasn't nice. Like this is Dwayne Wade, a top whatever player of all time.
There have been multiple instances of like hometowns just doing people wrong. There's like, bro, just give me the last. You know what I did here. You know how many jerseys I'm gonna sell. Like, just tell them I'm going on a farewell tour. Like, you'll get that money back easy.
Yeah.
Nah, but
So if you think Jimmy Butler is about to shake down Pat Riley when Dwayne Wade couldn't,
what they gonna do? Keep him? You're not keeping no disgruntled employee like that.
Pat Riley might do it.
You're not gonna keep no disgruntled employee. But
Pat,
trade
look,
him for
look.
for Bradley Beal. Y'all be
Let me
good
tell you what would Pat might literally just bench him and then fine him.
the whole time.
Yes, I'm telling you that like it's no shaking down that man. He is stubborn to like a stupid degree. He will take that L. He'll be like, okay, you have what, $50 million left on your contract?
He like the Jerry Jones of basketball.
Okay. All right, all right. Hey, enjoy your last year here on the bench. Hope you keep in
Nah,
shape.
I think because he's a valuable piece. I'm not. You're not going to spite yourself over the whole. You know what? He might, but
Pat Riley won't
realistically,
do it.
you could get somebody for Jimmy Butler. Like Jimmy Butler is still nice. You got like one. You got 2 years. I think you got 2 good years of Jimmy Butler. 1 year of him being like a playoff star. Second year, he'll probably be like a six-man star, or like dwindling down. Um, but yeah, I honestly, the Heat, ever since they made that run, that playoff run with Jimmy Butler, the year after, it was just like that's it. That's all we had in the tank. Like they gave literally, I gave all I got.
Yeah, they were pulling people out of thin air. Gabe Vincent, most trash player in the NBA, was out there.
looking like a
Oh,
star.
yeah,
What is
I was
I?
like, oh, we got a steal. Gabe Vincent. That man has been the worst player I've ever seen in my life. Gabe
They
Vincent.
sold they sold y'all a lemon.
Yeah, they need right. Where's the lemon law? Come on,
Need to get your money back for that one,
brutally.
man.
Gabe Vincent was hooping last night though. I'll give him that. He had like 16.
Okay, listen, maybe he just warming up, like my boy.
It's been 2.5 years, bro.
Maybe he just warming up, like my boy. Crazy.
Get him out of here.
Did you hear that? The take from he's on Gil's Arena. Dang, why can't I think of his name? But he called Jason Tatum the softest Celtic
Oh,
player.
was it Brandon Jennings?
Brandon Jennings. Why
Bro,
couldn't I
Brandon
think of
Jennings,
his name?
he has transitioned into an old head hater
Low
because
key,
his career just didn't go the way that he
it should
wanted.
have.
Like he was super duper hyped up, best player in the country in high school. Got to the NBA. Was still he was nice, but
He
like
was.
it didn't pan out for real. And
Yeah, he dropped.
he's bitter about that.
He should have been better.
He should have been better.
He should have been better.
He's bitter about that.
But do you think that Jason Tatum is one of the softest Celtics? Not
Um,
even top five Celtic all time is what the claim is.
I'm not gonna lie though. There's a lot of Celtic legends though, so I'm not really too mad at that. Like I don't know all the players, but if you name me a bunch of Celtics players, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Bird, Paul Pierce, KG,
Bill Russell,
Bill Russell.
what's Kevin McHale?
Yep, Kevin McHale.
I mean, like, yeah, I'm not mad at somebody saying Jason
He's
Tatum is
not
top
top five.
five Celtics because that's a dynasty.
Jalen Brown.
Finals MVP Jalen Brown.
Finals MVP. Jalen Brown.
So yeah, I mean, so yeah, Tatum he probably isn't a top five Celtic of all time just because of how decorated that franchise is.
Yeah. I also think that the soft label, I think is misleading, but I can see why they would say that. It's just like he's just that's it and corny. Like
He is corny, but that's the thing. Like, I don't care if you soft if you average 30.
I
You average 30. Be soft.
I don't think he's soft though. Like it's just like he just his
Yeah,
persona doesn't give dog. Like it just
but not everybody has to be like a killer. Not everybody has to be Tony Allen, Patrick Beverly trying to injure people on the court. Draymond Green, please don't be like them.
yeah, but he doesn't seem like he also the same thing that people say with Braun is like you're not scared of Braun. Like you're not scared of him, but like you know what he could do. Like you know what he's coming out, he's gonna give you 30.
I
But it's
don't
like
know.
you're not
I already know that Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan were in there sweating and shaking when they knew they had to come up against LeBronto.
LeBronto.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a sweating and shaking. I think it's just like fuck this nigga got us again. Like it's just like it's
Yeah,
like
but
a we got it.
after a couple of that, they're probably like, "Oh, we got to do this again."
Yeah, but I don't think it's more so we're scared. I think it's just we can't get over the hump. There's some reason we can't get over the hump. But like I think that but Jeff Teague said, yeah, I pushed that man because we never won against Bron. I had to throw that man in the stands. But yeah, no, I think he's just not soft. He's just too quiet. Like people start thinking they'll start pushing your buttons when they're like, oh, this dude's quiet. Well, no, I think he got it in him. He just
That's the thing, though. Do people think Kawhi is soft? Well, actually, that's probably a bad question now that he's doing the whole like super duper low management thing.
yeah, I don't think he's soft though. Because
Nah,
Kawhi was
he
dragging
he's
teams.
cooked though. It's over.
He was dragging teams.
He was.
And yeah. But no, I
He
think
got the Raptors a ring and then left. That's so cold.
yeah, he didn't want to be there, but he was like, you know
He
what?
didn't want to be there, but Jimmy Butler, he did his job
Yeah,
to the highest degree.
yeah. He really that's could have been comparable if Jimmy would have took the heat all the way. Same same thing.
I feel like Kawhi is multiple tiers above Jimmy Butler though,
In the playoffs?
in every facet of basketball,
In the playoffs?
every single facet of basketball.
In the playoffs?
It's overrated. I hate when people are like, "Oh, he's just waiting for the playoffs." Like, what do you mean, bro? You don't take the regular season seriously because you think first of all, the Heat are liable to not make the playoffs.
True.
They're
But
they're, they're lucky. They're lucky that the play-in was a thing.
I think playoff Jimmy is
A myth,
it's not a myth because that boy was dragging the heat,
man.
making everybody look good.
Tired of it.
Man.
It's
All
over with.
right.
It's over with.
All right, man. Let's switch gears. Talk about the music, man. Something that happened while we was going. Jello.
I'm my spur in that corner. Whoa, whoa. Bitch, hold on. Talk about speaking when vision. Let it go. And I heard that she won the show. Whoa.
Can't get away from that song. Can't get away from that song. Boy got a hit.
That's a hit. It is a hit. It's a hit. From the first time I heard it, I was like, sounds all right. And everybody was saying like the memes with the Escalades and with the rims and the tall tees saying it sounded like 2005 again. It does, and I'm okay with it.
I think it was perfectly timed as well because right now it's a drought. Like
Yeah,
it just feels like there hasn't been any good music dropped, like a substantial sound or like a album that's like, oh, like this is attributed to this is something we can attribute to like this point of our lives. Like there's always been a soundtrack, right? And so he tapped into the old soundtrack when it was good times when people was out there with them 5X tall tees, when you had your basketball shorts under your jeans, talking about, yeah, we finna hoop after this, after this right now. Had your Nike
Why did
Elite
we do
socks
that?
on.
Why did we do it? Even
I
I'm just
don't
thinking back to
know.
even in high school, I would have on the basketball shorts under the jeans.
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Was ready to hoop at all times. You know what it was too? We also wore basketball shoes like casually. Like it was like, nah, I really
No,
could go right now. Like this really
those
could be.
Kobe fives I had were all purpose,
Yeah.
all
And it was
purpose.
acceptable. Like it was
Yeah,
acceptable. Like you really had like there I remember like the distinct point in time where it was like, nah, these shoes is like 250 now. I'm not finna, or like these shoes is like a higher price. I'm not finna wear these outside. I'm not finna mess up my basketball ski grips. And then I'm still gonna reference that Dom Kennedy, don't wear these LeBrons in the club. She's ugly, bro. Where it's like, all right, I guess we can't wear hoop shoes
don't wear
outside like that.
LeBrons in the club.
Nah, that was that a golden era, and he tapped in the sound perfectly. And I think that it was like, oh, okay, cool. This is some nostalgia. This is will get us through this drought, and came up off a bag off of that, bro. 13 mil, eight M's guaranteed,
And ownership of his catalog, publishing, and all that.
and he got a record label,
And he got,
uh,
I said he got a better deal than Lil Baby.
bro. If he's able to replicate his success, and I'm still waiting for that snippet that Lonzo was playing in the
That was hard too.
that was hard. That was hard, bro. That was really like, I'm like, bro, gonna go 2 for 2 is crazy. 2 for 2. I'm waiting to hear it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, and he headlining not headlining.
But he's going to Rolling Loud.
Yeah,
He's
he gonna be a
third
Rolling
row.
Loud.
Third
He
row with one song. He just need to come out with two or three more, and then he got a set.
realistically loop it, bro. I've been hearing that
No,
song.
no, you can't loop it. You can't loop it.
Hey, everybody, y'all know why I'm here. Hey, DJ, run that shit.
Run that back.
Run
We are
that
swerving
back.
in the corners.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna teach y'all the words to this besides the chorus as well. Like let's run this back, DJ. Have a little karaoke. Have somebody else come on stage perform it with you. Like
Mhm.
honestly, he could do. You remember back in the day when you used to have 20 niggas hop on a remix? Like it
Yep,
was like
yep.
Welcome to Atlanta remix had Diddy, it had Ludacris, it had Snoop Dogg for the LBC. Like you could bring all of them people from that era. Honestly, put on the same lineup except for Diddy, but you can put on that same lineup. And that song will be a banger, bro. Put up
Nah,
Cameron,
you need to have
uh,
no. You can't have them on that song. You need to have like Webby,
Webby, Boosie, for
all,
sure.
all the No Limit Master P dudes.
Silk the Shaka.
No, no, no. That's the last thing we need of him on
Oh man.
no.
Yo, did you see his son who?
Yeah, yeah. What's his name? Some whatever Miller. They got Mercy, Percy, Dursey, Lurcy, all of them. Whatever they all hoop.
That boy was hooping.
Yeah,
No, that's hilarious. But Jello, man, hope to see that man rise and still continue to make good quality throwback music. That could be his lane for sure,
it could be.
man. Uh, I can't believe this man's still doing this. Drake got that lawsuit going.
I thought he dismissed it.
No, he just missed the discovery. He filed the real thing. So he filed it against UMG. Like I could see why you would do
No,
it,
he's
but I
corny.
can't see why you would do it. Like
He's
like
corny when he took that.
technically, like yes, I could see you like saying like, hey, we are working. I'm basically your employee, and you're promoting the other employee, talking trash and defaming me, right? Giving him fake streams, giving him all this. Like I could see technically how that is a case for you, but then it's hip hop. Why you
Grown,
know what I'm saying? Like take your
grown
lick.
corny.
Yeah,
Grown
but
man corny. And he's only doing it because he lost. Because he was a willing participant in the whole saga. If he would have won, there would have been no nothing. But did you hear Kendrick is about to collab with Clips?
you might as well.
Him and Pusha T about to do the Drake finisher.
Bro, honestly, this is the most people have paid attention to Kendrick and his entire career. And
Which is unfortunate.
bro is milking it. He said, "What? Oh, Oh yeah, I got y'all. Y'all want some more?
New album.
We just dropped this.
Let
Yeah,
me tell you, when I was out there, I almost deleted every song off GNX off my phone because when I was out there in LA driving your car around, bro, every single station played every single song on GNX on loop all day. I could not escape Kendrick. And it's like, even if you like a song, if you hear the song 8,000 times a day, you're gonna start hating it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I heard TV off so many times.
I'll be over it.
I'm over it.
It don't take long for, especially when there's not enough good music in rotation. It don't take long for something to burn out real quick. It's like,
Hey,
what we got? What we got? Put on that GX. All right, cool, cool, cool. What we got?
played it
What we
up.
got? Oh, play that.
Oh,
Bro,
play that new scissor featuring Kendrick Lamar.
yeah, yeah. Nah, they be doing way too. Like I honestly, I haven't listened to it since.
Yeah,
Man. And then speaking of your boy Drake,
that's not my boy.
he made a freestyle about your boy.
Oh yeah, he need to chill because I don't play with my glorious king. We slide with LeBron.
you, you one of them LeBron people. I've been seeing these a lot lately. It's like, would you give up 5 years of your life for 10 more years of prime LeBron? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Would you cheat on your girl for another 3 years of prime LeBron? Absolutely. There's like no thought necessary. It's like, what? More LeBron?
You said
Sign me
5 years
up.
of my life for 10 years of prime LeBron. What am I do from 90 to 95 anyway? Be old and sick?
I
More
want
LeBron.
to look. I want to reminisce on the times when LeBron was out there dunking on people.
Exactly. At 50, give it to Bron.
Give it some LeBron. Ridiculous, man. Honestly, I feel like it's one of those. It's the same thing as like the Diddy thing, where it's like an unconfirmed rumor, but like it feels like everybody knows, but it feels like nobody knows, nobody's confirmed. Like it's just like a thing in the back of the head, and it's like once it eventually surfaces, it's like, well, we knew the whole time. Let's
What,
act
this?
this a little, huh?
What we
No,
talking
what
about
he's
now?
saying in the disc, what he's saying, he's
Oh,
alleging that
yeah, no,
LeBron and
he,
he's
yeah, he need to chill with that because it didn't happen. I don't care what anybody says. That's a stand up black man right there.
black men don't cheat.
Perfect example. Black man don't cheat. Perfect example. Great father, involved despite all of the travel, with all his children involved. Lovely wife.
And you know what plays into that as well? Remember that one time he was on the balcony celebrating, and that girl was like, no, 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 talk to my man's, talk to my man's. You,
You know what happened? You know what happened? He was just passing her off to him. He was like, "I'm you. You see, married. Go talk to my man though. He's cool."
he said, I make assists on and off the court.
That's what that was.
Crazy. Oh, almost forgot, man. It is that time, everybody's favorite time of the week of the show. It is the Big Sean blunder of the week. Yes, we are continuing this in season 2 for sure.
So I actually have an announcement to make about that. We will
Uh
be
oh.
discontinuing that in season two. I just feel like it's 2025. We need to start the year on a positive note.
Oh, okay.
We don't need to be like bringing hate into it, especially tearing down another black man. We as black men
Look
don't
at
do
this.
that.
Look at this evolved.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't do that. And for my previous actions and statements and making fun of Big Sean, I sincerely do not regret any of it because I got a new one right here. So here we go. Big Sean Blunder, Big Sean Blunder of the
Oh,
week.
I was say somebody over there got a gun in your head, bro. I can't see you off screen.
Almost finished. Absolutely not. I will clown this man till I die. So we got a classic right here. I forgot what song it's from, but this is a classic, and we all remember this one. Drop it to the floor, make that ass shake. You already know where this one's going. You remember this one. Make the ground move. That's an ass quake. Build a house upon that ass. That's an ass
Ass
state.
state.
Trash. Retire.
Bars.
Give it up.
Bars. The whole song is called Ass. Ass,
And
ass, ass.
exactly, because the song was ass, ass, ass. It had nothing to do with ass. It was about him being ass and rapping.
Oh man, nah,
Build a
that's
house upon that ass. That's an ass state.
You don't think that's clever? I think that
No,
man said
that's not clever.
a state. How can I? How
Ass
can I?
quake,
Didn't he say roll my weed on it? That's an ass tray.
ass tray. Yes, he did say that song. Ass, whole song ass. And that song got so much radio play back in the day. You
Oh
already
yeah,
knew, bro, when it came on, ass, 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 ass. All right, change station.
you know what it was? It was that was the era when people were still dancing in clubs,
Yeah.
and so it was like
Unfortunately, yeah,
so
gave that
people
man so much play because of that song.
exactly
He made a
exactly.
twerk anthem.
You know they might have had the those bots working overtime back in the day, the UMG and the record labels, and it was like, oh, we're gonna push this sound
Definitely.
crazy.
At least let it be a solid, like a good club anthem, like No Hands or something.
Man, no hands.
Because that's a song like you could listen to that outside the club.
Whatever happened to Roscoe Dash?
I have no idea
Man, I'm gonna look that up next time.
what happened to Roscoe Dash.
What
Where
happened to
where in the
Roscoe
world is
Dash?
Roscoe Dash?
Where- oh man, that we need to just. I want a whole concert of just one hit wonders. Like that would be a fun. Like all right, everybody, we got a 50-person lineup. They're all doing a one song each, and just gonna run through it. Everybody play it twice, and then after that,
Good idea.
yeah, good business. Oh man, and to wrap it up, something else that happened: the lawsuit. Skip 1.5 million for some box. 1.5 million. I just, I can't fathom fixing my lips to say, girl, I got you. You know what? You know what? Let me go ahead. You know that 1.5. That's how much I got for you. I just need two pumps. 1.5. And she said no. Like, like, hey, kudos to you for saying no, because that's crazy to me.
Honestly,
1.5?
that's a woman with morals and standards right there. Because
1.5? If you were single man, and you got a 70-year-old woman who be hitting on you at the job. Oh, here come Willie. Oh, Willie look good. Oh man, look, you look good in your shirt and your tie, Willie. Oh wow, Willie. I know you got a girlfriend, but I, you know, she don't. She, I cook for you. I can do anything you need. Willie, just, you know what? You need money, Willie. I'll give you 1.5 million, just one night, Willie. One night, Willie. 1.5. Are you saying no? You make you making hairdresser salary. Let's make you six figures. You making 100,000. 1.5 cash net.
if I were single,
No. She because she wasn't single, right? So let's just say you had a girlfriend. One not a long-term girlfriend, not the girlfriend that we know and love. Let's just say it was somebody else.
I don't know. I can't really condone cheating, bro. But I would. So you know what I would do? I would have
Have a conversation.
yep, have an open, honest discussion about it. Like, listen, this is what happened. If you cool with it, we are up.
Listen,
We are up.
I would hit her with the I got the 50% down deposit, babe. Like, this is a real thing. I may have already said yes to it, but I just wanted to keep you in the loop.
Listen, yeah, I might have to have a conversation about like if you're cool with it, then we are just gonna be we're gonna be living.
How would you feel? Because I think personally, like if is me and like let's just say me and like Nick or somebody like me and somebody who's just another guy, and there was the opportunity for me to sleep my way to the top. I wouldn't even be mad if he did it. Like I'd be like, you got it, bro. Like she was into you. I understand. Like I'll take that into account next time. Cause if it was me and it was like, all right, I'm a single guy, I could sleep my way to the. How much did you say the next level is? Okay, I'm currently making 100,000. Okay, cool. And then so you mean to tell me I hook up with you, I get two. Okay, cool. Oh damn,
You
two,
can't
two.
you can't hate the hustle.
I
What they say, don't hate the player, hate the game.
it because there's so many things that you get pretty privileged from, like, and it's like legit a thing. Like pretty privilege is like I like to see people smiling at me when I'm coming around, and you can tell like the difference in the way people treat you, and you get some like certain perks to it. But just like having the ability to leverage that to get to the next level in a career advancement, and relatively with low to no blowback. Have you seen the movie Boomerang?
No, it's on my list though. Who's in
Oh,
there? It's like Halle Berry and like Eddie Murphy and whatever.
yes,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
you gotta watch it because there's a scene in there, and I'll probably clip it and add it in here. But I for sure would be Eddie Murphy in that scene, because just like, but yeah, you gotta watch it now for sure. You might even have to watch that tonight. That's a top 10 movie for sure.
I might, I might have to bring it up. I'm about to
Yeah,
watch the movie after this anyway.
and but no, I look, you wouldn't have no qualms with somebody sleeping their way to the top. Um, I might even do it myself. I'm not even gonna hold you. If I'm a single man, I'm for sure taking the easy
Yeah,
way out.
no, like absolutely no. If you're able to do it, then like why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because that is it's a temporary skill. You're not gonna be young and beautiful forever. You're trying to make it so you're set when you're 50, 60, whatever.
But I think the only problem that a lot of people had on it is that she like in the lawsuit they said that she was going to leverage that if something ever happened, like, oh, it was actually not involuntary. Is it involuntary? Non-consensual. Yeah, they said that she was going to leverage, like, oh, this was non-consensual. He forced himself on it. So she was going to me too the boy if something, like, if he tried to get her fired or anything like that. And so like that's where it becomes a problem. It's like, okay, cool, you got the benefits of it, but now you trying to get me caught up.
Yeah, see,
That's not part of the deal. But
yeah.
other than that, yeah,
I don't know.
I'll be okay with seeing my way to the top. It's hard out here.
Oh, down here for
You know. And then I think the last topic, speaking about jobs, you see they was trying to get people a pay cut.
yeah. Come on.
They was trying to pay you 15 to 20, with 15 to 30% less from working from home versus your counterpart who doing the exact same job of working in the office.
You know what the thing is though with working from home, it has allowed me to maximize my downtime efficiently. When you're at the office for 8 hours, you're not working for 8 whole hours. Everybody who has a job in an office knows this. Everybody utilizes some form of automation, whether it be Excel macros, whether it be AI, whether it be whatever. You maybe have like 4 productive hours of work out of the 8 hours you're in the office that aren't in meetings, right? Just realistically, that's just how it is for a typical day. So during that downtime, instead of using textize to copy a web page and just make it pure text on the screen, so I can just read it without anybody looking at my screen, instead of using redacted, which is a skin for Reddit that makes
Mhm.
Reddit homepage look exactly like Slack. Instead of using that in the office to like read Reddit when I'm bored, instead of telling my supervisor that I smoke cigarettes and therefore need a 15-minute break every now and again. I don't smoke cigarettes. I just wanted to go outside and walk around because I was bored and falling asleep. Instead of that, now I can wash my dishes real quick, come back, put some laundry in the washing machine, eat, do things around the house so that I don't have to do them when I'm done with my workday. I feel like it's just a win-win for everybody. You don't have to pay your real estate costs anymore. I don't have to commute to work. I don't have to get up an extra hour and a half earlier to get to the office at the same time I'm gonna clock in anyway. I don't have to put miles on my car. I don't have to, buy gas, be out there in the cold in the morning. be in traffic in the morning and in the evening.
I think there's like so many benefits from working from home, right? Just some of the ones that you listed that, and also I think it's like just unfair as just the principle. Like we're doing the same job, right? I
Yeah.
don't care if he's going in. What more is he accomplishing by going in other than adding the additional fee of you having to have that office space, the insurance that goes with it, the housekeeping that goes with it, like all of those. Like I'm honestly, I'm the more productive employee in terms of like I'm producing more for less than I'm the better investment overall. Um, like yes there is some things like because I've worked both in and from home, like there are some things that you do lose when you don't work in the office. The only thing really is just the camaraderie, right, and the ability
Man,
for quick meetings, right. And so like
man,
when I worked in the office, it's just like a hey, oh, we're all going to go downstairs and we're going to go to a bar and drink and talk, right. And so you may learn things coming up through that. That's really the only thing that, and just the quick, "Hey, I could actually yell this to you instead of having to slack this over to you," is like, hey, such and such is here, and you get that type of collaboration. But that's not much. That's not much for you to pay me less, right? Because you still have the ability to communicate with me through the 20 different means of Slack, video call, all of the different technologies, your project management system, like all of those different things. Um, yeah, there's no reason to pay somebody less for that overall. And yes, you do get the added benefit of like, hey, like first and foremost, I can work from anywhere, right? So it's like if we're doing the same work, an employee in California costs you way more than an employee in a different state. And California is like very not friendly for employers when it comes to like employee relations. Um, so there's that, right? And like for me, it's an added benefit because I pay less in taxes if I work somewhere that's more beneficial for me there. So that's one benefit. And realistically, if you do need people to come into the office for some reason, right?
they
Just
can still come. Just ask them to, hey, come in on Tuesday, real quick.
yeah,
We're having a whatever.
yeah, yeah. Realistically, yeah. So I don't know. I don't think that's going to go very far. But this job market is crazy, honestly. So it's like, mm,
Yeah, don't go out like Jimmy Butler. Regular people, hold the job might be trash right now, but I promise you, the job market is even more trash. So just go ahead and hold on to that job until things start shaking back.
it's going to heat up though. I'm hearing there's going to be rate cuts, and Trump is going to deregulate a whole bunch of different things. So I think there might be some heating up in investment in different spaces, but also automation and AI is getting better. So it's like, do we really need you, or can I make an AI agent that does the same thing you do? So really go
All
out
I
and hone
can,
your skills.
yeah, I was gonna say all I can suggest is learn how to leverage that AI, because no matter how good it gets, you will still need to have an operator to
An
make the AI
operator,
do what. Yeah,
and human touch. A lot
yeah.
of people, and I think one of the better skills to have is a sales skill, 100,000%, because you can make money anywhere, anything if you have that ability to sell. That basically is just a human connection with somebody else and guiding them in the right direction. People are not going to want that from a robot. So that is our tidbit for the job market and anything else like that. So I'm looking forward to a new season, things you could be on the lookout for. We'll have better layouts. We'll have people actually going through, and by people I mean me. I'll go through and clip up something. I actually might hire somebody after I'm done paying for these stupid renovations to actually go through and clip us up. What else can they expect? We'll get a logo. Even though this is kind of fire, the little like 2G's thing is kind of fire. I kind of like it. Um, and then yeah, just more progress, more game research, more hot takes for sure, hot takes, and apparently more Big Sean blunders, which I was like, dang, did you get the cease and desist already?
I, yeah, I wonder when I'm gonna run out. I don't know.
Mm, hopefully not in the next 3 years.
Man, it's gonna be tough, but
He's still rapping, so I'm sure you'll have more. I'm sure you'll have more
I'm just
ammo.
waiting on him to drop an album.
Nah, ain't nobody checking for that.
Me,
Me-
I'm checking for it. I need content.
Hit him up like, hey, where that new Sean at? Where's finally famous 7?
Detroit 11.
Hey, I stand on 10 toes saying that Detroit is for sure top 15 mixtape.
Okay.
Boy was spitting on that. All right. Anything else you want to say to the people before we leave?
Thank you for your continued support. We will
Yeah.
continue to deliver as always.
Yes. Thank you to all the day ones. We appreciate you.
Hopefully,
Later.
hopefully, Rotten Gummies sees this and sponsors us.
Honestly, I can send it. I'll clip it up and send it to him.
Do it.
Like, hey, we looking for a sponsorship for our next one. Give us the
Even
gummies.
if I was about to say, even if the sponsorship is just a little box, gift
Hey,
box.
send it to us. We'll do a mukbang for sure. 100. Honestly, we could do a snack review every pod. We'll just do some once a week. All right. Yeah. Hey.
Sounds like a good idea. And we got to do like the small brands. Obviously, we can't be reviewing like no Lay's chips or something.
Yeah. And we for sure could do that. Just do a quick segment. All right. Look at that. Look at us, guys. Building for you and for our pockets, but building for you. All right. Crazy.
All right, bro.
All right.